Hello, fellow people. My name is Gidon, and we came together here for a very special occasion. It is the year 1998. Little 5.5-year-old Gidon gets initiated into the school life as a first grade pupil in elementary school. For that very occasion, my grandparents gifted me a PlayStation. What a glorious idea. You can basically figure how my school life went and my entire childhood. My big brother had already had a PlayStation at this time, and he also was subscribed to the official PlayStation magazine, which meant there were already a backlog of demo discs that I could play on my own leisure. And these demo discs, you have to, let me just start with Porsche Challenge here, just to do some nice driving while I continue this story here. You have to imagine back in the 90s, like in the year 1998. In order to get a new video game, like for your PlayStation 1, for example, if you were a kid like me who was 6 or 7 years old, you have to use everything that a 6-year-old is capable of to somehow convince your dad that it's a good idea to get in the car with you and drive to the city, and then look for several stores, and then you had to convince him that it was a good idea to go there, and you didn't even know if the game you wanted existed in this store. There were only physical copies, and if I wanted, like Porsche Challenge, I have Porsche Challenge, I own the game, then I would just hope it was there. Oh, you accelerate with, not with X, but with square. Okay. And so then it would be sometimes you would just be in tough luck and the game wasn't there. And then in order to... then it was the following dilemma. Either your dad is never going to buy you a PlayStation game ever again, or you just pretend that you wanted a whole different game altogether, and then you just went with what was there. And then you bought the cat in the bag. You had a PlayStation game that you didn't know existed before, and it turns out that was amazing as well. So yeah, that was the experience, and it would only occur like twice or thrice a year, like for your birthday and for Christmas Eve. That's where you were getting new games. So in come these glorious demo discs that came with playable demos every month that I could play for free because my brother was the one that was subscribed to the magazine. And they just kept piling up, and I would come together with my friends or my cousins when like my family got a meeting. My cousins lived like 300 kilometers away. Oh yeah, come on, yes, I got you. No, okay. Well, I only have 29 laps to go, so I think I can make this. Yeah, I would come together with my cousins, and we would just, yeah, sure, we would play the games that we owned. That was a given, but I dare say more than 50% of the time what we did was we were picking from the huge pile of demo discs. We just, let's play Euro Demo 23. You remember what game? I don't know what games we're gonna play. And then we just got these little bite-sized pieces of games, and there were so many of them. And this was what made PlayStation so amazing to have as a kid. It was variety gaming at its finest. Because these days, you see, I just can play a racing game on my PlayStation, even though I don't own anything. Okay, I'm gonna try to concentrate a bit. So this was a bit of a talk about how much these demos meant to me. Oh yeah, and that is the official end of the demo. Porsche Challenge. Thanks for playing the Porsche Challenge demo. Watch out for the full game coming very soon. You know, it really was a wild time. There was no internet. Well, there was internet, but you couldn't just download millions of games. Okay, let's. I have to reset the console. Reset the console here. Gonna reset the console. To hear the scary sound that makes my veins explode. Yes, thank you very much. So yeah, that was that's what these discs mean to me. I've played them so much. This is my childhood. These demo discs were my childhood, and this is going to be a series where I'm going to find and play every demo that appeared in Germany, and I'm going to give every game a chance. Like, I'm going to give it a fair play, a fair and good play, and with you together we will make a journey through the entire lifespan of the PlayStation 1, starting in the year 1996, where this game Reloaded is coming from. I don't remember that one. So this could either be good or bad. It is very edgy. I wonder if I can oof. Okay, thanks. That is much more tolerable. What do the game options say? Not available in this demo. Continues. Not available. Friendly fire off. Okay. Redefine controls. Let's see what the controls are. Fire is X. Ultra bomb. Triangle. Run is this. Strafe L1. Okay. Press required button, it tells me to. Okay, let's go. It's very edgy and wild. Look, like his name is Mama and his crime is a big baby. What was the baby crime about? Is it the crime that he is a big baby, or is the crime big baby related somehow? I don't know. What are these? The consumer is a cannibal. Can I choose any of those? Not available. I think I will have to go with big baby, but let's look at those designs. This is 90s. Wow. 90s edge of Doom. Oh, okay, the crime was cannibalism. The weapon is hot lips. Name is Bouncer. That's like a Bane kind of guy. Mindless swedging. I don't even know what swedging. I'm German. What does swedging mean? Well, it's a crime. Extortion. Sister Magpie. Gone generously. Okay. These designs are amazing. What's that one? Name Butch. Crime is gender straddling. Oh, this weapon is gender disclaimer, this is the year we have currently the year 1969. It's a no. We have the year 1969, times were different. This is a history video. Okay. Cap in hands. His crime was genocide. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm happy that I'm stuck with the big baby as a criminal. Oh. we even get... Oh my goodness, what am I looking at? The baby's breaking out. Why is it in a cage? Can I have an adult? I am... Okay, let's see what this game is. Cheb has been dragged to a secret base. The engine he had strapped to his back earlier has now been installed in a ship capable of getting off planet. You must locate it and attempt to render it incapable of getting off planet. It is believed to be located in a secure pen. Wait, what? We are not exactly sure how this... Okay, I'm finding a pen. Okay. Not sure how this technology works, though if you dish out enough punishment, it should prove to be no problem if you get the drift. If you fail in this mission, under no circumstances are you to steal the other ship parked conveniently closely and give chase. Alright. Yeah, Porsche Challenge was fun. Let's see about this game. It's wild, definitely. Gender straddling. Okay. It's a JPEG bullet hell. Let's use that thing. I need to... I need to figure out the controls here. Okay, I'm getting shot at. I'm literally just breaking out of my baby cage. Oh no, never mind. I have some kind of mission. Because it's like an organization that lets me wear my bunny baby suit and die. You know, I'm a baby. I'm like 2 years old. I wear diapers. Someone has to change my diapers every fucking day. I swear I'm a baby. This game is making me insane at a very, very fast pace. Oh my goodness. Okay, I can strafe. Oh yes, I can strafe. Okay. Oh god. The strafing is too much for my brain. Okay. I got the strafing down. It's methodical. There's a heft to the physics of this baby. Okay, let's use one more of those. I don't have high hopes for completing this demo. It is a bit clunky, you know. It's not easy to be a big baby. I'm not even sure how much my commentary will salvage this. I'm not sure if I shouldn't just shut up entirely. It feels dangerous to think about this game, to be honest. Oh. Okay, I got it. It's slow and methodical. I beat Godric in Elden Ring. I can do this. This is almost 30 years. Okay, I'm 29, but this is almost 30 years accumulated gaming experience that I'm throwing at this demo. If I finish this demo without dying, this current try, if I finish this demo with this current try, I will get a physical copy of this game, or try too. Okay, 100%. If I can make it through this demo, I will play. I will play the game. I will play at least one part of the game. That's guaranteed. But I will try to hunt this down on the physical copy. The music is kind of nice. I'm getting kind of overwhelmed here. Okay, I don't have a bump anymore, so I have to bounce. They're all on one side now. I don't know where I am. I kind of want to backtrack here. So, oh yeah, blood. Oh my goodness. Goodness. I'm sorry. I want to be perfect in the language. I speak, I'm a linguist. I'm almost dead. I'm going to try my best. Okay, it got eerily quiet. Is the carnage finally over? Oh no, 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 no. I am not gonna go. I'm not gonna go. It is a goddamn maneuver to turn around, push the strafe button, and then strafe, like to do it fast and efficiently without fucking up. I think it's sudden death. I think it's sudden death here. I think I'm gonna die in one hit. Oh my goodness, no. Okay, I won't play this game anymore. Yep, I gave this game a chance. You saw me fighting. Let's never play it again. Lomax is next. Once you have finished playing this demo, you must reset the PlayStation. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, I can't believe I just played this game. Okay, wow, this looks... Why don't I remember this one? Okay. Okay. Slippery physics is the first I see. Okay. What is this? Start. Okay. That's the hat I'm wearing, right? Ah, okay. What? I have a slight suspicion. Okay. Maybe I'm paranoid. Wow, look at this. Oh, is this a lemmings? These are lemmings. Lomax lemmings? Wow, this seems to be like a spin-off of lemmings or something. Okay, the windmills don't see you. Oh. Okay. Okay, concentrate. This is hard. This... Ooh. Okay. I have to be in gamer mode here. Spam the X button. That's how you do it. I never realized that Crash Bandicoot was a Lomax clone. Okay. What's that? Is that a bonus level? Yeah, Crash Bandicoot is so much a... Oh no, that's more like Donkey Kong. What the hell? Okay. Oh, I start at the beginning. Okay, let's go. Let's put a bit of speed in here. Oh. Okay. Be careful. Free the lemmings. The little Lomax guys. I don't know. Oh. What the fuck? The windmill? Was that the windmill? That made no sense. What? That looked like the windmill hit me. I always lose the head here. Okay. I have to concentrate a bit. This is hard. Oh my god, no. Game over. Sorry, I broke the immersion a bit here. Thinking if let's try Lomax again. It looks amazing. It controls a bit like ass. Not gonna lie, it's constant ice physics. The jump has a weird momentum, and the hitbox is. I'm gonna try to be fast. That's my game plan is. I'm gonna try to be fast. I'm going to abuse the X button. This is my game plan. I'm gonna try one more time, and then I'm gonna move on from this. Okay, Lomax, where you? I'm enjoying this so much. I'm playing like the nice thing is it's a grab bag. I have no idea what I'm gonna get. Like what are we going to play in the next part? What crazy games are we going to see? This is. I think it's the perfect thing for a guy like me because I don't see myself finishing any game, like or making like a series on like a single game, like a YouTube series. I've tried this so long, so many times over my lifespan, but this I am enjoying it. Okay, so the windmill definitely has some kind of hitbox. Yeah, that's my game plan. I'm gonna be a helicopter dude. But nope. I can't mindlessly helicopter my way. I have to figure out these windmills. Sometimes they do nothing, sometimes they do the kill. Okay, let's not... Okay, I shouldn't jump like into these. Oh. Okay. There's a 3D aspect in those windmills. I guess I just have to pass them quickly. And not be there. Oh yeah, it's definitely a 3D thing. Oh yeah, sorry, my patience is gone. My patience for this game is gone. I'm not dealing with windmills. I'm not a donkey shot kind of guy. Sorry, I'm a bit fast forwarding now. We have half time. Lomax Pandemonium. Now Pandemonium sounds familiar. I've never played Pandemonium. I've never seen much of Pandemonium, but it is a very... It is a cult classic. That's how much I know. It is supposed to be funny, but as you saw with the other games, funny is it's a 90s kind of. Wait, what? Created by Monty Python's?
This is the script of Blazing Dragon, the game. I mean, it's page after page of things happening. It's just everything's described in great detail. I mean, it's extraordinary what goes into a game.
You, sir, are a fraud. Yes, I am Dr. Sigmund Ford.
Eddie,
Oh my God!
Eddie got me into the union. I'd give him a lung if he needed it.
Oh my God!
Here about this.
And it's still 69. Man, this is gold. This is fucking archaeology. What I'm doing is history, archaeology. I'm preserving something here. If only my childhood memories. So yeah, that was not Pandemonium.
Pretty nasty, huh, Vargas? What should we name that one?
Shatner's toupee? What do you think, Sid? Let's see another one.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh, heck, why not? Shurka Chandomal.
That was the coolest, but it needed more firepower. Yeah, really blast one.
Well, which one should I do?
This one.
But this is a 10th level spell.
We ain't got all day. Yeah, let's go, Toots. Make with the boo boo.
My god, the 90s. You know, I'm happy that I was a kid in the 90s and not an adolescent. I'm happy that I was in elementary school playing PlayStation games, not and not whatever.
That was fun. Horrible, but fun. Okay, Toots. Make with the kid rid of the giant monster spell.
I don't
Man,
know
to
that
be
one.
to be 16 or 20 or 25 in the 90s.
From the wishing engine.
Ooh, that must have been a thing.
Wish, you idiot.
And look, here's a map. Let's go.
Okay, it looks much less offensive than the other game. Well, as unoffensive as the 90s can be, honestly. Okay, this looks like the real thing here. This looks like quality. Well, it's Pandemonium. People know this game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is how a jump and run. This is how a platformer has to feel. It's immediately better. You know, I'm gonna be fair. If I had Lomax as a kid, I would have loved it, and I would have played it, and I would have finished it, and I wouldn't know how to play it today. So, Lomax controls are really, really bad, and the thing, you know, it's I like to say methodical, but you know, it's designed as a challenge to the player. Let's word it nicely this way. It's designed primarily to kill the player, whereas this immediately feels like the primary design thing in this game is the player having immediate fun. Like the first seconds of this game, the first button inputs, they felt right already. This feels like Klonoa. Yeah, Klonoa. It's basically Klonoa. It's another PlayStation game that will come down the line of these demo disc videos. The isometric thing, no, the 2.5D thing, it's pretty nice too. It's pretty good, pretty cool for this era. Oh, thank God I got this one. Look, I can immediately look competent while playing this game. This is how you design a game. It's not only like to play against the player, but to play with the player. This is the core of like feel-good game design. You know, that the hand holds the player in a way that he feels... Ah, nice, double jump, okay. You know, throw the player a bone. Not like Lomax or the other game. Oh, yes, yes. The collectathons. Oh, I cannot collectathon this anymore. Should have played it smarter. Oh, damn. I would have loved this as a kid. Let me do a quick disclaimer about the graphics, by the way. What you see here on the screen is not exactly the experience that I had as a kid, because we had like CRT TVs and they were blurry. You know, they weren't pixel perfect like this. So you had a motion blur effect. And also the pixels were like bleeding into each other. So you have to keep in mind that the games were designed with those CRTs in mind. Like they were designed in a way that they looked best on a CRT with a blurry, that was a little bit blurry, and that had a motion blur into it. So these vistas, these backgrounds and stuff, they look gamey right now. The pixel perfectness, it's like you know, it is basically the best way to display this game. But intended, the intended way was to play it on a CRT. So that's what I was getting at with this little talk here. So like when there was this 3D effect when I went into this part of the stage, you know, the camera went on and it showed the landscape for a bit. I imagined to see that as a little kid on a CRT TV would have had a better effect than right now, to be brutally honest. But maybe I can one day, maybe I can look into it and try to replicate the effect so that it looked. I guess on the actual YouTube video it will look better than how it does on my screen, because right now for me everything is crisp and pixel perfect. So the some things are very ugly. Some other things, however, look amazing. Okay. Let's try focusing on the game for a bit here. Done all this stuff. I don't feel like completing everything right at this moment. I will get the key though, because that seems important. Okay, let's put the focus on the game and away from the nice 90-second box. No, that's wrong. I'm lost. Okay, right, the elevator. Get up here. Oh yeah. Here we go. Some stupid health again. Cannot shoot. There's my health back. Okay, let's go. Let's not fuck this up. Yeah, this is fun. This is immediately good gameplay. This was made by people who knew what they were doing. The sound design is a bit questionable. But people were still learning. Basically, the humanity was still learning how to design video games. So they still had to learn that. Did they really still have to learn that you don't have to put a boing sound effect on every jump? I mean, it was supposed to look silly, to be silly. The game is like, yeah, we are wacky and silly, and we are like jesters and clowns. But yeah, a boing sound effect on every jump. Oh, what the hell? Okay, let's go here. Are these teeth? I believe these are teeth. So I'm like some prehistoric. Okay. The game design. Look, intuitive game design. The game design tells me to run because it gives me a 2x bonus. Oh, these are bouncing. Lomax was, you know, you just see the difference, and basically why people remember Pandemonium and they don't remember Lomax. Lomax had none of this few nice hand holding like these. Oh, this makes sense for the player to do, so let's make the game so that the player does this naturally. None of this was in Lomax. Lomax was, here are enemies, the enemies kill you. Windmills, you know, they are 3D. The PlayStation you can do 3D. The game is 3D. So we have to incorporate that into the windmills that start killing you once you feel safe around them. Oh, I am having a blast playing all of this. This variety gaming at its best. at its absolute best. Oh my goddamn goodness. Oh. I was confused for a second there. That's the level. I collected 74%. And the password is Mobeba. See your local retailer. Blood Omen, Legacy of Cain, Pandemonium. What is Blood Omen? Blazing Dragons? Oh, did I accidentally skip a Blood Omen Legacy of Cain advert? That's sad. Oh well. Oh yeah, this was Pandemonium. Man, I'm so looking forward to the next demo already. Jesus Christ. So, okay, we played everything but Tomb Raider. This is the highlight of this demo disc. The objective highlight. I am not 100% a Tomb Raider fan. I have never finished or even... I have never played a Tomb Raider game, seriously. I had Tomb Raider 2 and 3 as a kid. My Lithuanian relatives brought like pirated Tomb Raider 2 and 3 for me when they visited one day. But I did not understand the game at all as a kid. Oh, what am I seeing here? I didn't understand the game at all as a kid. I finished Tomb Raider 2 and 3 as a kid by always just using the thing, the cheat code. Like you had to press a long series of buttons, which the PlayStation magazine provided in their cheat code segment. And then I would just skip every level because I couldn't be bothered. I could not. My child brain could not play this game. Could not comprehend how to play it. But yeah, just look at all this. It looks amazing. People to this day, in the year 2022, right now, games are being made that look exactly like this. That's how timeless this aesthetic is. Okay. Carefully walk towards the...
No.
Okay. Lara tells me no. That's gonna be a no. So yeah, I would just always put in the cheat code right at the start of the level and watch the cinematic. And that's how I finished Tomb Raider 2 and 3. I never had one. Okay, there's swimming there. Let's swim. Let's take a swim. Oh, this music. And imagine this was the start of the lifespan of the PlayStation. This was only the beginning. And then this was like these 3D environments and the effects and the music. Just look at all this. Look at it. Listen to it. Savor it. Look at Lara's legs. Look at her swimming. You know what? This was the least offensive. Because, you know, the gender fuckery... you see? That was still a crime. But being a woman started not being a crime, as much of a crime anymore. And Lara Croft was, I dare say, a big part of that. Okay, I have to... I was panicking while talking so much that I didn't even see what kind of door opened. But let's look the other way. There was another way. Whew. Yeah, this is exploration. I love this game. I am the target audience for this game. If I was my age, and got a PlayStation and played this demo. Wow. I would have bought it immediately. Really, the game, this is the future of gaming. And you have the exploration, like you see the dungeon crawling, the exploration, the finding of secrets. I'm not sure. No, there doesn't seem to be anything here. Unless there's like a switch on one of these. No switch here. No, this looks... What is that? Oh. Okay. Let me turn around to see what the fuck... There's an item there. Okay, let's figure out more of the controls. Ah, free look. Oh, that is not... Okay, I can just... What is that? Ammo. This is a medkit. Oh my god, this game. So yeah, I'm kind of sad that my child brain couldn't comprehend this game, because I never got around to playing it in my entire life up until now. This is the first time I am playing Tomb Raider. I'm not lying to you right now. This is the first time I'm playing Tomb Raider seriously. The first time I bothered to learn how this game works. What the game even is. This is a new experience for me. I am honestly thinking about doing like playing the game now. The demo is doing amazing work right here. Okay. Nice. Oh, that seems to have opened. I don't... Oh my god, and oh! Just shoot at it. Okay, the bear's dead. It's dead. That scared the I did not expect a bear to be in here. Wow, it even kind of makes sense that the bear was in there. Didn't have anything to eat, but, you know. Okay, let's see how high we can jump here. Ah. So yeah, this looks amazing on this screen as well. It should look even better on your screen because it's a bit more blurry, which is actually an advantage, which actually can make, in my opinion, the game look a bit better even. Yeah. But I do have a CRT. And I do have the means to play the original Tomb Raider. I just need the game, and I know where to get it. Yeah, this is like look at what this is. This is truly the golden age of gaming. I know I say this because it was my age of gaming, but you see, we are having fun with the demo disc that is basically free. We are playing a whole lot of different games. They are quality games. They are surprising. We're having fun. We reminisce about the past. It's all just. It's all a dream come true. Let's just pretend it's fucking 1996 and 1969, and I just bought a PlayStation or something. Let's just pretend that this all happens. What about this thing there? This. Can I touch it? No? Nope. Can't do anything with that. I'm missing something here. I just have to look closely at the environment. Ah, I wasn't here before. It doesn't control as bad as you might think, really. You just have to, you know... Oh yeah, and you have this as well. You just have to make friends with the controls. That's what it boils down to. Okay, I was here. Let's go there. Also I should look where I could jump. Where I could climb something. And this is like exploring lost places. It does so much to me. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the entrance. Wow. Thank you. Okay, have I been here yet? Yeah, all in all, it is coming to an end. Once I finish this demo, then the video is gonna be over. This has been a fucking blast. I am so happy that I made the decision to do this. Oh, new path. Good. Progress. Okay, what can I do here? It does loop back to somewhere. Up there? I'm looking at the walls, everything. I feel like I found all the secrets, but not the obvious progress. Can I climb? There. There we go. No? Okay. Can't go up there. Where's free look? There. There's something up there. How do I get it? Yep, I have a short attention span, but I am patient enough to finish this demo. I didn't find the key, right, Lara? Have I found the key yet?
No.
Okay. What the hell? Okay, my sense of directions is just bad. But I was here. Where does the wolf come from? I am utterly confused. I'm walking in circles. I'm tempted to do something unspeakable. I gave the Carnage the bad baby game a chance. A fighting chance, so I will finish this demo. No matter how long it takes, maybe I will cut something out of here, but there must be something else here. There just has to be something I do not see. If I take a close look at these things, there doesn't seem to be anything in there. Not on this one either. But what are these? Oh, okay. There we go. I just have to, I was just blind. I looked for some switches, but my brain did not recognize this thing as a switch. So here we are. Let's review the controls. That's a jump. That's a jump. That's a jump in this direction. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Have to be good about this. Yes, you can just spam the button. Oh Jesus. Damn! Ah, no medkit for me, I guess. Oh well, no, I think I can get it easily. Oh yeah. Oh, look at these animations, these top-notch animations. It's like immersion the game. So yeah, I want to climb up here. Is that possible? Yes. No, up. Okay, thank you. We go here. Oh, are you kidding? Can't do that? No? Okay. Then let's try... I'm not giving up on the medkit yet. I just have to get the right angle. There we go. No. Genau. Oh, that was some German bleeding out of my language here. Yeah, the thing is, the controls are bearable. They do feel, if you get the hang of it, when you get the hang of it, then they do. It must feel to explore such kind of place, you know, like the Lost Temple or something. It must feel somehow like this, like from the feeling standpoint. Okay, no. Up. Okay. Yes! Okay, nice. Okay, so that was satisfying. I have gotten my medkit. Actually, let's... Oh, I am so happy. I was scared for a moment there, because I pressed the select button because I thought that was the inventory for some reason. And it was the inventory, but select button in demo disc could also very well be just reset the whole thing. Okay, let's do I need this thing here or there? Let's pull it over to the other room and see if we can do something with it. Man, this is really... I think I'm a very lucky guy that I can experience this game for the first time, just like a 29-year-old man would do it back in the day. Play the demo first, then maybe get the game later if you get the chance to, and be happy that you get the game. Okay, this is gonna be worth it, I promise. The game rewards exploration and the smarts. It rewards the smarts. That's what the game does. Okay, almost there. Am I being attacked? Okay, now was this worth it? Am I having a time net plus? It looks like it. It looks like this was exactly the right thing to do. Okay, that is already dead. Okay. Let's get up. Hell yes. Can I collect these? One might think I would be able to collect these as trophies. And this is so charming. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's how I get back down there. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Oh, this looks like a collectible. Yes. Got some kind of Inca or Maya statue. And a key. Oh, I know where this is for. So the no becomes a yes. And this thing is a shortcut. Everything is coming together. Yeah, there we go. Now we just have to find the door with the keyhole. Okay, this seems to lead back to the beginning. Door with the keyhole was this way. Yes, there we go. It's not a yo. Is it a yes? Yes. And that was it. That was the Tomb Raider demo. I've done it. We are done with the first demo disc. That was Eurodemo 2. I hadn't found Eurodemo 1 yet. But, you know, I don't care. This is the first video. I'm gonna thank you all for watching. I hope you had as much of an amazing time as I did. And I'm going to see you on the next disc. My name has been Gideon. Thank you all for watching, my people.